On July 20, 1944, a 36-year-old German officer, Claus Von Stauffenberg, arrived at a heavily guarded complex hidden in a forest in East Prussia. His mission was to kill Adolf Hitler. The Wolf's Lair was Hitler's secret headquarters on the Eastern Front. Stauffenberg was attending the daily briefing between Führer and Germany's high command, but in his briefcase he carried a bomb. Just before the explosion, Stauffenberg's briefcase had been moved behind a table leg away from Hitler. The bomb was not as powerful as intended, and Hitler was leaning over a thick oak table looking at maps when it went off, which shielded him from the blast. 4 died in the explosion, and many were injured, but Hitler survived. Let's dive deep inside the July 20 bomb plot. He was born in November 15, 1907. He was born in a very wealthy family, and he inherited titles of Graf and Schenk. He was introduced to Stefan George at the age of 22. He was his mentor. Stefan George rejected modern materialism, so what does it matter? He challenged the status quo, and he also spread new movement. What are the incentives of Claus von Stauffenberg? Number 1, it's because of religion. As a state, even on the eve of the assassination attempt in July 1944, his driver brought von Stauffenberg to Roman Catholic Rosary Basilia in Berlin. Second, it's because of new ideas brought by Stefan George's poetry. At first, he kind of liked Nazi's regime. However, he learned to reassess and think from a different perspective. As discussion happened in Stefan George's influential circle, new ideas pop up, and I think he got the idea there. Stauffenberg believed that the assassination of Hitler was not a purpose in itself, but for the greater good of Germans. As he stated, the Germans themselves had to get rid of Hitler. Stauffenberg opposed democracy. He believed and advocated for the natural hierarchy, which meant the rule of the elite. The highest form of leadership was self-evident lordship. The final reason was because of his military vision. He always been around elite, and he believed in heart and soul that Germany can win the war. However, he discovered the poor leadership from Hitler, and he believed that only elite can restore national power. He states, the generals have achieved nothing, now the colonels have to act. Thus, he prepared the coup. Stauffenberg's last words are long live sacred Germany. It is obvious that he loved his country. An interesting thing I found is that as late as May 1944, Stauffenberg still demanded for Germany the frontiers of the 1914 in the east, a new partition of Poland. Also, it is interesting how his son reacted to his father's assassination of Hitler, because everyone was brainwashed, and so is his son. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.